So we're doing our fourth session. Yulia is gonna show us anything to do with the skin. So it'll be the lips, it'll be foundation, concealer, contouring, blush, and things of that nature.
We're gonna use concealers. So the way you apply them, I mean, these particular ones come with a sponge. So after you apply concealer, next step would be applying any foundation. I love this TV Paint Stick. It comes with a stick like that. It's pretty thick. It glides on skin really perfectly. But any other favorite foundations will work. Another part of it, we're gonna be using banana powder. We're gonna be using for setting. Another thing, very, very important, especially when you're on stage, those lights that are around, especially flashes of the camera and everything, tend to make us sweat extra. Also products out there that looks like this. They have like almost no color, or they have white color.
Like a transparent or translucent.
But what it does, it actually absorbs all the oils and everything that you don't want people to notice. All right, let's get started. So we're gonna apply a little bit of medium color and a little bit of white color. Perfect. As you see, it's looking already super flawless. Then I'm gonna take this Kryolan TV pan in color OB1. So you wanna take kind of like that much product, and I'm just gonna roughly distribute it all over. You always want to take your foundation, whatever you use, and drag it down and blend it with your neck. Because sometimes I witness people have like a line of foundation here, and it's not looking very flattering.
Question, do you do your hair before makeup or after?
I prefer to do hair before makeup. Because sometimes if you do the hair, you use probably curling iron or flat iron, and it creates a lot of heat around your face, and you may start sweating, and if you have makeup on, this is not something you want to. So that's perfect. So then we want to take our blush brush, dip it in banana powder or any powder you have, and just set everything. So make sure that everything is set with powder. Then you take your triangular sponge, dip it in, and what we're gonna do, look up. We're gonna go along that edge where our eyeshadow is merging the concealer under the eyes. And you almost like wanna bake it in the same triangular motion. The same thing with the forehead, just like I mentioned earlier. You want to highlight along the bridge. So we're going to leave that for 3 to 10 minutes. So we're going to take our contour palette. This is by NYX, again, like really one of my favorite brands. And you're going to take your contouring angle brush like that. It has natural bristles because we're working with powders. So the line that you follow is supposed to connect the corner of your ear. Let me show you. This is the corner of her ear and the corner of her lips, with 2 fingers allowances between. So that's when we're gonna stop. And you wanna almost like create a V here, just as if the sun naturally touching her face. So you wanna kind of like go along with the muscle structure. So if the muscle kind of go around here, rounding here, so you want to create a V here so it elongates the neck. For those who have double chin, I do sometimes, especially when I put on some extra weight, I always apply like almost like make an indentation, visual indentation there by using darker colors there. But they have to be very blended. So if you're gonna have harsh lines, don't attempt doing it then. So you take in smaller brush and you take the lightest contouring color and you wanna make your nose a little bit more pronounced and more kind of chiseled. Alrighty. So now we waited at least the minimum amount of time for her to bake. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna sweep off all the excess. Perfect. And we're gonna take our blush brush and the palette of the blushes you have. And the way you know where to apply, smile, and you apply it on the apple of the cheek. Perfect. Then we're gonna take our bronzer. So we can actually take the same brush that we were using and just kind of like go in the shape of an oval around the face. We're gonna take something very, very bronzy and very, very like shimmery, and only apply to the area where your cheek naturally protrude. Tap it a little bit. You may not even see it, but trust me, the reflection of the light is gonna do its job. So that creates very dewy effect. If you bought this particular NYX Contouring Palette, they also have highlighting shades as well.
These right here?
Yes, it's just a touch of it along the bridge of the nose. And here we go. So we're gonna take a little bit. We're gonna apply it with the pencil. If you want to overdrawn lips, if you want your lips to look bigger, you can, but don't take it way too far because sometimes there's a fine line when it looks fake and when it's actually, you know, make your lips look bigger. There's nothing worse than to see the natural bend of the lip, which are much smaller, and then overdrawn that's so high that it just looks ridiculous. So. So you take the lipstick brush.
All right,
This is how half
Yulia has done 1/2 of Tatiana's face. So Tatiana's all done. Thank you, Yulia, for that lesson.
You're welcome, darling.
And thank you so much for joining Janet's Hub. I hope you'll stay tuned for all of my series, and please subscribe. I look forward to seeing you again.
Thumbs up.
Thank you for watching us.
Absolutely.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Pageantry.
So happy.
Those three? Who are you? All right.